Hey there, Morbid Maniacs. It's time for another spooky video. And for tonight's spooky video, I'm going to be talking all about the UnCanny Valley Effect. Have you ever seen a person who doesn't quite look like a person? They may look human, but something is just off about them. This is what is called UnCanny Valley. The UnCanny Valley is a phenomenon in which you feel a sense of unease, eeriness, or disgust whenever something seems almost human, but not quite. This phenomenon can be caused by not only looks, but movement and voice as well. It is often found in robots, games, films, lifelike dolls, and especially on the internet. Many videos which feature these figures are often found and have grew very much in popularity on social media platforms such as TikTok. Many people on there recreating the UnCanny Valley effect with makeup, which I think I might want to do actually. I might save that for Vlogtober this year. And although the UnCanny Valley can be found in different characteristics, it is most often found in artificial human faces. Artificial intelligence, or as we know it, AI, is a good example of the UnCanny Valley, as the figure may appear to be human, but something about it is just not right. There is something that I wanted to point out, and that is that I think it was last year, I uploaded some pictures to an AI app, and it's supposed to like AI your picture. So I did a few of these photos, and while some of them looked normal, there were a few that were off. Like there was one, for example, like it looked like me, but it didn't look like me, if that makes sense. Like it honestly kind of creeps you out because it's like something's just off about it, you know? Like they got my face right to an extent, but then again they didn't. It's almost like it's you, but it's like another person. I think that's what makes it so like creepy. Many who experience the UnCanny Valley effect will have feelings of a sense of dread or be left with an eerie sensation. Roboticist Mashiro Mori was the one who created the term back in the 1970s. Mori states that as the appearance of a robot becomes more human, many may experience feelings of empathy and will mostly be positive. However, the less the robot resembles a human being, the more revulsion the person will feel towards it. The difference between the feelings of a robot, which is somewhat human or fully human, are what is known as the UnCanny Valley effect. And there are many ways that the UnCanny Valley effect can present itself, such as the nod or the click of a robotic head, the blink of a mechanical eye, or even a dimple on a robot's face that is just not quite as accurate as an actual human being's would be. It's believed that if a robot is made to do something useful and looks like a human being, the less that we'll look into it. It's those that don't necessarily serve a purpose that somewhat look like human beings that throws people off. Robots, or AI, are very advanced these days, having the ability to breathe, speak, eat, do body gestures, and even recognize faces and voices. Many will often feel feelings of fear related to these robotic entities. If they are so advanced, what says they can't one day take over the world? AI is replacing everything, and it's very scary how advanced it's all becoming. I had to mention this because the story of the UnCanny Valley effect, it reminds me of a website that I stumbled upon in someone's video not long ago. I can't remember whose video it was, but it was someone that I watch. And this website is called thispersondoesnotexist.com. Now, when you first stumble upon this website, you'll find the picture of a person. This is just a random person, and everything seems completely normal. But this website is actually using AI technology to generate these people. This website was created by software engineer Philip Wang as a personal project. It was the first website to ever use artificial intelligence. And what's scary to me is how realistic some of these people actually look. And many people have also speculated that the website may find random images of people online and just use like a collage of all of these different people to create these fake images. That's the reason why they look so realistic, because they have like real people's features. And what gets me is that when you first stumble upon the website, everything seems fine. It's odd, but it seems normal until you find out that person that you're staring at is not a real person. And I was thinking, just imagine how freaky it would be if you kept refreshing the page, because each time you refresh the page, a new photo pops up of a person. Imagine how freaky it would be if one day you were just refreshing the page and suddenly you were met with the photo of a person who looks exactly like you. That would be terrifying. There is also Loeb, and Loeb was discovered by Steph Swanson. She was discovered while using text-to-image AI. Steph stumbled upon the figure when asking the AI to produce something as different as possible. Loeb is very frightening in appearance. She is described as being an older woman with rosacea on her cheeks. Her name came from an AI-generated image of an album cover which read, Loeb. It said that each image of Loeb grew increasingly more terrifying. Each photo would show something different, but somehow Loeb would always be involved in them. Each image that was generated would show Loeb in different scenarios, and each time they would grow more gruesome, gory, and disturbing. Swanson would attempt in removing Loeb, and she would be very successful for a while as images of her would stop being created. However, this was short-lived, and soon after this, she would start seeing these images of Loeb in different scenarios once again. Loeb has been referred to as the first AI-generated cryptid, and she gives many the same sense or feeling of dread. What gets me is anytime you're doing like an AI-generated image, most of the time you're getting different images. Like, it's never like the same image. So the fact that she got the same like image, AI image of a person in each photo, and they were doing like gruesome, like gory, disturbing things in these photos each time is really scary to me. And if you've been like a long-term subscriber to my channel, if you've been subscribed to my channel for a little while now, I used to do these videos where I called them Dreamtime videos, and I would tell about the different weird dreams that I had been having. I don't remember fully like what happened in this dream, but I remember that I was walking around in what seemed to be like a mall, or it almost felt like the back rooms now that I think about it, because it was like just a wide open white space. And there were people walking around. Me and my dad were in this area, and oh my god, did I travel to the back rooms? This is so creepy. I think this is before I found out what the back rooms actually was. But we were walking into this store, and these robots, I don't know if they were AI or if they were just robots in general, they were walking around, but they could like walk around, move around, and like speak to you, interact with you. Thankfully they didn't interact with me in this dream, but like they were walking awfully close to me. And I remember in the dream I felt very scared and just like I didn't want to be there. And I remember we had gotten up to the counter, and there was this girl standing there, and we were talking to her, and I was like, I feel really freaked out. All this is going on, that these these robots are able to walk around like us humans. Oh, this is so creepy. The girl stops what she's saying and she turns around and she looks at me and she just smiles. Like, she's looking at me and she has this eerie fucking smile on her face. And that was the end of my dream. It was so creepy. Like, to this day, that is one of the creepiest dreams I think I've ever had. And was I having like a premonition of something that was going to happen in the future? I honestly don't know, but it was terrifying. What do you think of UnCanny Valley? Were you ever afraid of robots or things that looked human and weren't? Do you believe AI will take over the world? We're halfway there. And the more advanced we become, the more likely it is to happen. While I think AI can be very useful, at the same time, it truly creeps me out that maybe one day we could be walking around with strange, human-looking AI robots. So there you guys go. What do you guys think of this whole UnCanny Valley thing? I thought about making a video or like making a segment in this video where I reacted to UnCanny Valley videos of like robots and things. So let me know if you guys would like to see that in a future video. Personally, this subject really creeps me out because for some reason robots, animatronics, all of that stuff has always freaked me out. AI doesn't so much. I guess it can, it just depends. This has always been one of my worst fears come to life. So let me know what you guys think of this creepy theory, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a big old thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Become a morbid maniac. Also be sure to hit that bell notification, that way you get notified every single time I upload a new video. And I love you all so much, and I will see you in the next one.